Namaste, beautiful souls. I brought you with me to the beach today, and this weekend I've been meditating, taking moments of deep stillness, and many messages have come through from the angels, which I'm going to bring to you. And I'll also be channeling Archangel Michael, and of course at the end I'll answer your questions. And I just want to turn this around and show you this beach. There's my Labrador. So first of all, what's coming through really strongly is that when I was walking on the beach, I picked up a few of these shells. Now if you can see, they're a spiral that goes to a point. And what this represents, and here's another one. What this represents is the way in which we live our life. So we don't stay stagnant on one point. We are evolving, even though you might find that, oh, here I am dealing with the same issue again and again, or the same belief pattern or stuck energy showing itself again. That's because you're spiraling forward, so you're always on a trajectory, you're always evolving, you're always moving, and you're always moving forward. But what happens is, because there's spirals, there's moments of being at the top of the spiral and moments of being at the bottom. So you have your ups and downs within the spiral. And when you get to that same point, so you've gone around and then you're going around again, you're at that same point but a bit further forward, you'll probably have a similar or old emotion or memory or experience that bubbles up to the surface, because it's ready to dissolve, because it's ready to be seen. And that's the beauty of evolving, of dissolving old habits and past lives and ancestral energy. It does release, it does clear. And then when you move forward in that cycle, residue can show up, and it's all okay. For you to be kind, tender, and loving to yourself and know, oh, okay, so I'm still moving forward, I'm still evolving. It's old patterns. I've released the root of it in the past, and now it's the residue of the pattern that I'm dissolving. And you just keep going until you get to this beautiful, further along the spiral, you get to a closer point to where the absolute points where you come home to oneness, and it might be at the time of death or in a meditation. And then you dissolve all of those shadows, you dissolve those patterns. You are doing it, you're doing the work. And so I want you to be proud of yourself and to be aware of how far you've come, and give yourself that acknowledgement and that honor. So last week was amazing because I was teaching Reiki Masters Holistic Healer, and on the Friday when we finished, I was vibrating so much energy and light, and like my whole body, like my palms of my hands were sweating from the amount of energy. And so I just want to pause and thank each one of you who joined me on this journey, that we could go so deep and I could channel so much high frequency light. And I'm here for you, and shine your light, beautiful souls. Yeah. And then the other piece that I want to share is that from my last video, I spoke about paying it forward, and people in the community sent me, 2 people in the community have done a pay it forward. So I'm offering 3 people, because I'm also going to offer a gift. 3 people that want to join my group channeling and meditation, which is on the 11th of July, with special guest Julie Ryan, who is going to be doing a 12-minute clarity meditation, which is going to really be powerful for cleansing, clearing, raising your frequency, being in the light that we all are. So, and also for that, on the 11th of July, Julie is giving a gift to everyone who joins. You'll get an audio and digital copy of her book, which speaks about the transition from human to what happens after, when we die. And so yeah, it's powerful, and you're all going to receive it as a gift. So It's $11 to join, and then 3 people can join for free. So you can just email me, Natalie@natalienamaste.com, and let me know if you're needing financial support and you would like to really join the group, and then I will give you the paid forwards. So I just want to also thank the people in our community for being so loving and giving these paid forwards. It's from me and 2 others in the community. So thank you, beautiful souls. And then wonderful news is that there is still space if you want to join me live tomorrow on the 1st of July. It's called Sacred Circle, and it's a group, it's a 1-hour group where I channel the angels and we go into a deep, powerful meditation. And then we have some time also for your questions, and I'll channel answers for you. So I'll keep the information, I'll add the information below in the description, and then you can have a read and sign up and join us tomorrow. And if you can't join the live, then you can still sign up and you'll be sent the recording of it so that you can receive all the energy and the light and the meditation. Everyone will receive the recording as well, so that you've got the meditation to practice often if that's what feels good for you. Wow, here comes the sun. It's so beautiful. It's raining like little raindrops and sunny here. So we're going to dive right in. Also, before we dive right in, that I have the Reiki Masters this week. It's on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So if you've been thinking about joining, you've been thinking, oh, I've done Reiki level 1, I've done Reiki level 2. Whoa, did you see that yellow? That was a butterfly. Wow, that's beautiful. That's a sign of the power of the light and the joy that comes in with Reiki Masters. So yes, if you've been thinking about it, then do sign up. I would love you to join. There is still space, and once you sign up, I'll email you your manual and the Zoom link. And yeah, we'll be diving deep into Reiki Masters this week. It is heart expanding. I'm sure you can feel it. So I've got my notes here, and let me share what the angels have channeled through for you all. The polarity of the mind. For example, you might, I'll give example of mine. I did a podcast the other day, and at the end of the podcast, Daniel read my energy, and he said, oh, your mind likes to really make sure that everything's like complete, and if it's not complete, you might feel like unresolved. And when he said that, I was like, yeah, you're so right. Like I make sure that I spend time looking at everyone's messages on my YouTube, and I spend time with all the emails, and like there's like a feeling if it's not complete. And so I then also observed that is the yin and the yang energy, that in our mind we have the polarity of the yin feminine, the yang masculine. So if you look at how your mind behaves, and you know, some of you might be able to do many things, like multitask. Some of you might need to do one thing at a time, just observing your own mind and notice the polarity of it, that it doesn't just hold the yin, it doesn't just hold the yang, it holds both. So for my mind, the yang, that being able to be very structured, so being able to as a teacher, my courses are very structured in the way that I can hold space for many people. I know how to really guide you and make sure that you have all the guidelines, all the understanding. So that's the masculine energy, the yang. And then within that, I just flow, I channel the angels, we just go with the flow of the universe. And that's the yin, the feminine. And so the angels are asking you to notice in your own mind where you have structure, where you have plans, where you have that masculine energy, and where you have that yin, that flow, and that just like going with spirit. And notice it in your own mind. And then what the angels are saying is that the control that we have, which is the masculine aspect, brings perfection. And if we then go deeper into that, we might find that we hold grudges against ourselves, and we're trying to do it so perfect and so right, and then we have an expectation of ourselves, and then we become let down if we don't meet that expectation. So what the angels are saying is, know that you have both the yin, the softness, the tenderness, to be kind, to be aware, to be present, to flow, and the masculine to be able to bring all the ideas, the inspiration here and ground it into the earth, and that you're meant to have both. So don't be hard on yourself if you go too far one way into the masculine and you feel like you're controlling and it feels all too much. Know that the feminine is there for you in that moment and you can lean into it. It's not that it's not there, it's always there. The polarity is there. Both sides are always there. So if you're going one way too far, just take a breath in and then out and go the other way. Gently guide yourself to bring in that other polar force that is there in your energy field. So the angels I've written down here, look deeper into the mind and you will notice its divine perfection. And here is something that's going to blow your mind open wider. It's incredible. The self-sabotager has its place. It has its purpose. So inside all of us, we have a part of the mind that sabotages itself. And the reason is because it is here to destroy itself. Why does the mind need to destroy itself? Because you are not the character. You are not the mind. You are this great creative potential of energy and light that is sometimes dampened or held or restricted because the mind's getting too controlling. It's gone too much in its yang strength. And so the angels want you to know that the self-sabotager actually has a purpose and has a point, because the part of the mind, that ego, needs to destroy itself. And so it'll pick on you. You'll notice, oh, I'm too fat, or I've got wrinkles, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not doing it right. And so what it does is this part of the mind sabotages itself. It puts itself down, and there's a real purpose for this. And the purpose is that the mind needs to kill the mind, needs to dissolve the mind, needs to crack through that part of the mind that's holding and blocking you from your pure absolute potential and light as the creator that you are. And so when the self-sabotager begins, notice, oh wow, okay, I am picking on myself. This part of my mind's picking on itself to dissolve and break down and break through the character so that you can remember fully and experience and know who you are. Because you are the light, you are consciousness, you are God. You are so much more than the mind that you have. And so you then start to dissolve the character. You dissolve those beliefs, you dissolve those patterns. And you break free, you break through to the limitless creator, the divine light that you are. Isn't that a powerful, powerful message? Just take a moment to absorb that. I can hear the frequency so high. And now I'm going to channel Archangel Michael for us all. It's a little bug that just flew onto my arm. So these little creatures, when we've got little insects and little creatures that come to visit us, often it's spirits that are sending us a message, that are loving us, that are letting us know that they are not far, that they are near us. So notice which insects, which little creatures have been visiting you. My grandmother passed away and she said she'd visit me as a butterfly. She was a great teacher of mine. As I was growing up, I would spend a lot of time with her meditating and like doing Conversations with God as like a self-study book in a group. So she was a great deep support of helping me to get to where I am and to be a pure clear channel. And the other day I just was guided to sit in the sunshine, and there this tiny little praying mantis was on my arm, and it was her. She visits me also as a praying mantis. So yeah, just pay attention to the little creatures, the birds, the butterflies, all the insects that are visiting you, and they're giving you a message, and maybe it's a loved one who's passed that's coming to say that they're here, they're close, they love you. Okay, so now I will channel Archangel Michael. Greetings, dear beloved beings of light. This is a time of great fluctuation And you may have noticed some stress, maybe some anxiety, some pressure placed on yourself. Maybe it's been experienced as anger or some deep emotion that's arising to the surface. We want you to know that it's due to the collective release. There's a collective release of frustration and pressure on oneself within the layer of the mind. This is bubbling up to the surface. It is cleansing and releasing out. And I want you to know that on the level of spirit, you are divinely perfect. You are already divinely perfect. And on the level of the mind, the level of the character that you're playing, there is always wonderful evolution, and that is the dance in which you are experiencing while you have this opportunity to be a human being. So acknowledge and honor yourself. Recognize that all has a purpose, and give space for the purpose in which emotion is felt and your mind is experienced. Give yourself space to process it through and out, and you continue to evolve and release layers, shedding layers and feeling lighter and freer and clearer. I love you, beautiful soul, and myself and all the angels that work on the blue ray of light of deep protection and support and strength. We are here with you. Many of you will feel me, Archangel Michael, strongly with you as I wrap you in a powerful, deep blue ball of light right now. And I stand with a golden shield in front of you to protect you from frequencies that you do not need. Fully protecting you right now. And I bring my golden sword to cut and release any cords that are attaching you in a negative way, in a way that's disrupting your natural balance and flow. Releasing cords, cutting these cords with my golden sword, cutting them from ancestral energies, cutting them from past lives that no longer serve you, and cutting them from people that you might be emotionally and mentally drained or attached to. Cutting this energy and sending light to you and the others. May you all receive this powerful flow of light right here, right now, bringing you back into your inner strength, feeling the strength and light that you are, and feeling the power of the Creator that you are. And I place you in the most powerful blue ball of light, that you remain protected, and that you remember how beautiful and powerful and light you are. I bless you and beam all the light to you. Know that you are supported. You are supported. Whew, just take a moment to integrate Archangel Michael's message now. And in a moment I'm going to answer your questions. So this question is, I'm feeling that people aren't recognizing me, they don't see me, and it's making me feel down. How can I work through this? So whenever you feel like you need something from someone or a situation or from something outside of you, it is so important to turn it around and look inside. So for you, what's happening is, my dog is actually calling me. What's Evan? Which is very interesting because she is wanting to be recognized and seen in this very moment of me talking about being recognized and seen. So what this is about is that your central channel of energy and light, it's dimmed because you've been hard on yourself. It's all about you. You're not recognizing yourself. You're not honoring or seeing yourself. And when you don't see and honor yourself, you send a frequency out into the world for others then not to see you. So it's a vibration of, I don't see me, I don't love me, I don't acknowledge me, which means that others will feed off that vibration and then they won't see or acknowledge you either. So the great thing is that you can change this by recognizing everything that happens in my outer world is for me. It's mirroring energies that are inside of me. and we go deep into this in Reiki level 1 and 2, and you know, this is important to be able to get to know yourself, acknowledge yourself, witness what's happening inside of you, and know that everything that happens in your outer world, like physical disease, people playing up a certain way, playing their role a certain way, all of it is based off the vibration of you. And so how you can move forward is to start to recognize, acknowledge, and honor yourself. And here's a tool. You can go and stand in front of the mirror, look yourself in the eyes and say, "Ooh, a crab just jumped out." Gave me such a fright. And look into the mirror, look into your eyes and say, "I see you. I acknowledge you." And you start to do this practice every day, and you start to look deep in your eyes, and there you'll see your soul. There you'll recognize the truth of you, which is incredible. It's powerful. So thank you for asking your question, beautiful soul, and I'm sending Reiki to everyone that is needing to see themselves so that you can truly see yourself, recognize and honor yourself, and from that space and state you can be recognized in the world. Feel this Reiki, feel this light right now. And then I've got one more question. Wow, it's interesting filming on the beach with all the different elements, like it's been raining and sunny. And okay, last question. All right, so one of you mentioned to me that darkness has been coming through in dream time. You've been noticing darkness in your mind, in your thoughts, and it's scary and uncomfortable, and like you're saying to me, like, what do I do with this darkness? So I've channeled what the angels have said, and I'm going to read it to you. It's okay to notice the darkness and vulnerability, the dark in your dreams, the darkness, the judgments, the criticism, the comparisons in your mind. We have to face it. We have to observe it and notice it. For too long we have been running away from the darkness. We have been running towards the joy, the happiness, and running away from the pain and the discomfort, which means that it's prolonged. Because when it's not seen, it just remains dormant inside until a moment where pain comes in the body, or deep emotional pain surfaces so strongly in the mind and the emotions. And at that time, it is because you are ready. You are ready to face the darkness, to observe it, to sit with it, to feel it fully, not run away from it, to embrace it. When you embrace it, the most immense light and love flows through you, and it dissolves the patterns. It dissolves the darkness. It dissolves those patterns that are blocking you and shedding you from the light that you are. It is powerful. And so the angels want you to know that it's okay to see it now, that it's important to see it now, and that the angels are flooding in great huge amounts right now on earth to help you to dissolve the shadows. Be brave, be vulnerable, be strong. Face the shadow, face the darkness, and know that the powerful light that you are is clearing and dissolving and releasing all which you are not. Because in truth, you are not the shadow, you are not the mind, you are not the emotions. You are the soul, you are the light, and you are getting to experience being a human, having a mind, having emotions, and having this human body. So from the angels and myself, be brave, be strong, face it. And the way in which you can face it is when the darkness shows itself. Instead of resisting it, you can sit and meditate into it and just observe. Wow, what's my mind saying? Wow, I'm just watching it. And allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to hug yourself and to feel it and to just breathe it out. When it is seen, it comes up to the surface and it releases from your energy field. You are powerful light. That is how it dissolves. It's incredible. So go for it. Do it. Face the shadows. Dissolve it. Yeah. So from myself and the beach, we send you so much love. Namaste, beautiful souls.